everyone. Thanks for coming back. If you're new, hello and welcome. I'm glad you found me. We're doing the What the Friday reading. I picked the a straightforward cross spread to address whatever issues we're going to be looking at over the next few days to a week. The card here on the left is the issue that this is dealing with. Card number 2 on the right is what we shouldn't do. Card number 3 on the top is what we should do instead. And card number 4 is what this leads to. So first of all, the issue going on this weekend has a 2 of Pentacles. This is juggling juggling work-life balance, juggling what we're investing in. And doing it well. I love this card. On the front side, you can see he's on the dock and the ship is coming or going. I'm not sure which. But I get the feeling that whatever was on that ship is now in his hands. And he is, see the lemnisket, the figure 8 pattern that the pentacles are making represents a balanced, what can I say? Handling of things. Okay. Now, we had it on the reverse side from the vice versa tarot. This is the reverse side. And in this card on the reverse side, you can see that from behind his perspective of him juggling this work-life balance, there are people up in the balcony that are noticing him. So not only is he doing it well, he's standing on one foot, so he's got great balance. This is also a choice card. The 2s are all choices, and this is choosing what to invest time and effort, money, skill, energy into. And right now, he's doing it very well. Your skills are valuable and you're being observed and you're making an impression. So that's what the issue is right now. Are you juggling this well? Yes, you are. What not to do? Don't get stuck in illusion and fear. You've got the moon on the reverse. This is intuition and instincts, but it's also seen under the ego. There may be something about what you're juggling that doesn't sit right, but you're kind of stuck. Even though you feel stuck doing, I heard, I'm stuck with this, but it's kind of fine, and I'm doing it well, and maybe things will change in the future. But what not to do? Do not get stuck in that the ego. So you got the moon on the backside, intuition, instincts, and see under the ego. Okay. Moon energy. Oh shoot, I didn't check where the moon is right now. Darn it, I should have. I'm sorry. Yeah, so don't get stuck. This can be kind of melancholy. This can be doubts and fears. It can be illusions, delusions, because the moon it rules Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Mostly Cancer. I do give it a little to Pisces. Scorpio's a little more fiery energy for the moon, but there may be aspects like if the moon is moving into a sign that you have prominently in your chart, this may cause a little bit of agitation. It may cause a little tender feelings. I heard don't get in those tender feelings. You're doing fine. Okay. And then in the position of do this instead, you've got the Empress, okay? The message I get from this is that instead of getting lost or stuck in regret and fear, function in an energy of this Empress energy. You are making things happen, okay? The needs and desires are fulfilled. There's abundance, good fortune, and even love here. So, yeah, they're saying function in an energy of pride. Be proud of what you're doing. You're doing well. You are in your Empress energy. Do that instead. Put your energy into your abundance, into your self care, into loving other people, loving yourself, um, pitter pattering around your house and just enjoying what you have. Okay? Because what it leads to, you've got the Six of Wands. Success, plain and simple, out loud. This is praise and recognition. You are being recognized. That Two of Pentacles has people in it observing you. You're making an impression. Somebody sees you. Somebody appreciates you. This is it's a message saying you did well. Well done. You are seen and you are be encouraged. So instead of, the energy of don't do this. Don't get stuck in the moon energy. Okay? Don't get stuck in fear. Don't get stuck in I feel this energy of it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. It is enough for right now. Because we're this is just for the weekend. This is just what the Friday. Weekend reading, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a week. But right now in the energy, I feel some in the collective are juggling things. You're doing it very well. You're scared that you're not. You're scared that you're missing something. You're scared that you're not seeing something. You're scared that maybe you're going to drop one of these things. There's fear here. That's the moon energy on the reverse side. This is, I'm not saying you're being delusional. I'm saying some may be overly pessimistic, overly cautious, overly melancholy. So don't get stuck there. Instead, function in that Empress energy. You're doing great. Okay? You're abundant. You're satisfied. Or there is abundance here. There is satisfaction here. But under this moon energy, you might not be seeing it. If you are seeing it, you might be dismissing it a little bit too much. You're doing much better than you're giving yourself credit for. Okay? That moon in the reverse energy still has you in your doubts. We've got 3 amazing cards and 1 card of doubt. Don't function there. That's what it's saying. Don't do this on the moon in the reverse. Don't do that. Don't get caught up in those emotions, those fears, okay? Because what's under the moon can sometimes be an illusion, okay? So you're going to get caught up in an illusion that you're not abundant, but this is saying otherwise. Look, not everybody is functioning in wealth. Wealth does not mean abundance, okay? You can be abundant and not be wealthy. And that's what I feel here, is that there's an energy of you're doing great. Even if it's not to the level of that some people think you should be, even if it's not to the level that you think you should be, take a moment, look around, and see that you have what you need, okay? And you're balancing it well, you're making it grow, you're going towards success even if you can't see it now. That's the energy I have here. You're going towards success, but you're allowing your doubts and your fears to make you stumble a little bit. Don't stumble while going towards your success, okay? You're going to have to go underneath the moon. You're going to have to explore some of the things that are making you fearful, some of the things that may be holding you back. There could be emotions here that you need to deal with that are holding you back or making you function in an energy of fear. You don't need to be there. Because if you pull out and look at the reality, you got the Empress and success. Okay? So we're going to get a little clarification on these. How do I want to do this? Yeah. So you've got justice on the backside. This is talking about if you walk in conduct that is not upright, okay, not good conduct, it will devour you. This is talking about karma. Justice holds the scales in her hands and the sword of truth. And the scales, they balance and measure your heart against the feather of truth. And if it's deficient, If your conduct is deficient, then that goes to what a deity called Amit, the devourer, and he devours the heart that is impure. So get caught in don't get caught in conduct that may tarnish what you have been building. Okay, you have success here. Don't tarnish it with poor conduct. Okay, we also have underneath that the Nine of Pentacles. So there was fear here that you may not be ready to be in an energy to share yourself with anybody, but here you are. Are you open to a partnership because you are stable and ready? But then you have the Tower here. Everything, there's empty ruins, so let go of what was empty. This is the Tower on the backside. And this is a divine intervention, something to free you from something that was limiting. And I feel like it's that moon energy that you're functioning in, where you're allowing doubts and fears to hold you back. So there's something about the divine coming in and releasing you from that, and it's gonna be a shock. This is a shakeup. It's gonna be a shock, but it's for your benefit. Okay, you're free now. You can move on. On the other side, we have the Nine of Cups. Look at that. The universe is bringing in emotional abundance, so wish big. Okay, and then you have the Star on the backside. This is powerful miracles, a breakthrough. See, that's that after the Tower. There's that breakthrough, and harmony restored. And under that, ooh, there's that Page of Swords again. So that Page of Swords is somebody coming in a little bit unsure of himself. He's clever and genuine and inquisitive and intellectual, but he is impatient and quite a little bit undisciplined. So this could be your energy. Were you feeling a little undisciplined? Okay, we do have that Two of Pentacles. It's young energy. It's maybe not being sure of your abilities, but from what I see, you're functioning very well, okay? Give yourself some credit. It is difficult because you're fighting some inner demons here with that Moon card. If you don't, I heard if you don't shake yourself of your bad habits, the universe will. Okay? That's what that Tower is. And that the warning on the Justice in reverse about your conduct. Because you are in a good energy to share with someone else. There's love possible here. That Nine of Pentacles, she has built in her garden the Four of Wands, the gazebo that's on the Four of Wands, under which the lovers, or the lovers get married. She, in the Nine of Pentacles, has come so far that she built that in her garden for herself, and now she's ready to invite somebody to come and share her space with her. Okay, it's like, I've prepared the future. Now I'm ready for somebody to come in. But on the reverse side, again, she's under the moon. She is walking a little bit in an illusion. She's wondering a little bit, am I ready? Is this ready? Is this good enough? Is what I've made good enough to share with somebody else? Because with this Justice in reverse, I may not have walked a good path up till now. You know, maybe I'm not ready to share with somebody else. There could be feelings of selfishness here. There could be feelings of self-preservation here. I worked really hard. Now I'm in my garden. I don't necessarily want to share with anybody at the moment, but the divine is saying, look, you're in the good position. The only thing holding you back is that you're staring at this illusion. That there's the moon here twice. Okay, the moon proper, and then here she's in her garden looking at the moon. This is just, fear about opening up. Fear about opening up. Did I do well enough? Is this going to bite me in the ass? Am I going to suffer for this? Is this going to go wrong? And I heard because it's gone wrong before with that tower energy. It's gone wrong before. But this, I feel like, out of the blue, the universe is going to help destroy this illusion for you. And it's going to be a shock. The tower always is. But it comes along when we get stuck in energy that we can't get ourselves out of. So there may have been a recurring cycle. The moon does talk about cycles, habits, instincts, things that come back in and out with the moon brings the tides. So when those emotional things come back around, then all those little critters in the tide pool come back to life. All those little fears come back up. All those little doubts come back up. All the illusions come back up. This may be somebody in their head about things. But I feel like the divine is going to bring some clarity. After the tower comes clear skies. And this is destroying something that was empty for your benefit, to free you from it, okay? Over here, we've got that Nine of Cups. You are ready. You've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who's got their emotional ducks in a row, okay? Here he is standing on his balcony. He's in his finery, and he's got all his cups lined up on the banister, almost inviting something, some spirit to come and start pouring love into those cups. That's what the Nine of Cups is, the readiness. In another deck, you can see he's sitting on a seat, and behind him all his 9 cups are lined up, and he's got his arms crossed, real smug, like, yeah, I made it, I did it, I'm all set. I'm ready for that water to pour in to make the 10th cup, where they're waiting for their person. And when you look at this side, you see him in front of him. He's looking forward. But when we turn the card, he's looking at, here comes the angel with the pitcher of the waters of love, ready to pour into all his cups. So this is saying that the universe is bringing emotional abundance, so wish big, okay? It's your reward. It's your reward for your hard work. Wish big. Then you get the star here on the backside talking about powerful miracles, a breakthrough. That always happens after the tower, a breakthrough. A rebirth of something and harmony restored. See? The star is redirection. It's not, you know what? Sometimes I get the feeling that it's not nude, but it's renewed. It's a renewed sense of direction, okay? When we think of the star, we think of the North Star, and the North Star represents where our soul is moving towards in order to go home, right? So this may be somebody who's maybe got off course a little bit emotionally or financially. This may be somebody who has gotten off course a little bit, but when you see the star, this is a new wish, a new dream, and a new chance to realign with your original intentions, okay? This Page of Swords is somebody who's coming in impatient and undisciplined, but clever, genuine, inquisitive, and intelligent, okay? So the pages are often unruly energy because they're brand new, you know. It's like somebody just getting their footing. They'll falter, they'll have temper tantrums, that they'll go into things with not all the information. Like the Page of Wands likes to go in gung-ho. Not he is for the Page of Wands, defeat isn't even an option in his brain, right? In Aries, they don't even think about if they fail. They just go and do. So with the Page of Swords, that's Gemini energy. That's somebody very energetic for this new step, but they may be a little bit undisciplined. Okay. Now, the warning with the page is that coming in impatient may cause a little disruption, right? So, all in all, you're doing great. The issue here is, are you balancing things well? Yes, you are. You're making an impression. You're growing your abundance. Empress energy, this is Taurus and Libra. We've got the Page of Swords, that's Gemini. The star is Aquarius. The moon is Cancer and Pisces. We got the Nine of Pentacles, that's Capricorn. Justice is Libra. So those may play into your chart or somebody in your energy. We're going to get an Ancestor Oracle message for the collective for the weekend reading. Please, if you're vibing with my content, please take a moment right now to leave me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm get my content seen. Leave a like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Any interaction will help the algorithm boost my page. I am available for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. My information is in the description. You'll find my email, Venmo, and Cash App. So please take a moment and give me a thumbs up while we pull an Ancestor Oracle message. Autumn. Okay, that's where we are right now. Autumn. It says to release the old and rest. So autumn, very Virgo energy. This is talking about harvesting what you have harvesting what you've grown, but also threshing what you have and discarding what you don't need. I was thinking about this earlier today about the harvest time, and it's not only preparing for the future because we're going into the lean winter months, so you're preparing what you have in order to stretch it. But you're also letting go of what didn't work or what has worked and run its course. Okay, that could be relationships too. What has run its course and is not producing any fruit anymore. The fall time in the autumn is a time to purge all that old stuff. Okay, so let's read the autumn card. Release the old and rest. It says release all the pressure and expectations. Yeah, that's that fear with the Two of Pentacles. Pressure and expectations. Release all that weighing you down. Okay? Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. And we do have that renewal energy. Where did we have it? I think with the star, rebirth. Okay? It says you know what is heavy and what is holding you back. So what is heavy is probably one of those Two of Pentacles that you're juggling, and what is holding you back is probably those illusions and fears that you're not doing well. Okay, is it a person, a situation, or a dream? Like the trees letting go of the leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality. So when you try to this is not the card. When you try to control reality, the divine steps in and sends that tower. Okay? And that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You're being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward, and you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card of a reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Okay, so yeah, this is the time. I often get around autumn the idea of spring cleaning, but in the opposite, autumn cleaning. Okay, releasing getting the cobwebs out, releasing the old things that have been used up, and you're not going to be putting any energy into those anymore. That's that Two of Pentacles. You're kind of balancing, what am I keeping, what am I letting go? Okay, the moon energy here has got you in your fears and doubts. All right, but you have success here and you're going to enjoy it. You're being recognized, you're going to be praised, and you're being encouraged to just keep walking. Okay, let's get a couple of the theme deck and we'll get some advice or a little extra insights. Can we get a couple for the collective for the What the Friday reading, please. Please and thank you. My hands are dry. Oh, okay. Pluto? I don't know where Pluto is right now. I should. I just saw it the other day, too. Where is Pluto? Pluto's the transformer. That's that tower energy, okay? Scorpio energy. Pluto. God of the underworld. And that goes along with the Justice card in the backside with Ammit the Devourer when she weighs um, when a soul dies, that's the god of death goes to Hades in the underworld, and the heart is weighed against the feather of truth. That's what we're. This is going through the underworld about something, but it's creative destruction. It's purging. Again, there's that purging. It's evolution, death, and rebirth. Often called the wrecking ball. That's why he comes in as the tower. So something's going to be cleared away for you. We got dagger energy. That's fear, worry, and a tense situation. That's that moon energy. And here after the tower, you've got free yourself. Time to take back your life. That's amazing, you guys. We get a couple more for the collective. 444. Okay, connection to spirit is strong right now. That makes sense because we are coming up on Samhain, where the veil between the worlds is thinning. Pay attention to your intuition. You have nothing to fear. I love that. And look, spirit is listening, and it came out right here with 444. Connection to spirit is strong. Okay, so I feel maybe there could be ancestors around us at the time, because this is, coming up to Dia de los Muertos, where we honor the dead, the passed on ancestors. So there could be ancestors that are around you right now, encouraging you, encouraging us. Can we get a couple more, please? 333. Angels and spirit are near you. Quote, we hear you. We hear you. And spirit is listening, has a phone on the card. So some of you may get like weird messages, weird ringing on your phone, that like from a nowhere number. That's spirit. 222. Keep the faith. Timely and auspicious opportunities are coming. Stand strong in your personal truths. Yeah, because you got that success coming. Okay? Get one more, please. One more to go along with that one. Oh. Bamboo growth. Okay. Resilience, strength, flexibility, longevity, good luck, prosperity, and enlightenment. See, that's what you're coming into with that the success card right there. And remember, you are spirit. Connect. Look, spirit is practically banging on your fucking door right now. If you're getting headaches, or if your eyes are shifting, if your hearing is shifting, that is definitely spirit functioning around you, messing with your vibration, trying to raise it. Raising your vibration will help you hear them better, okay? So connect and listen. Know that you are seen. Ascend to their vibration and be still, knowing that you are taken care of. Okay, I love this for the collective. That's what I have for the What the Friday reading. I don't think I have anything planned for tomorrow, or for Sunday. I may see you tomorrow. So thanks for sticking with me until I see you again in the next reading. Okay, thanks. Bye.